Okay, so I need to explain advantages and disadvantages of having dynamic array over static array. One advantage is that dynamic array has the capacity to resize after compilation. And this is very good when we don't know in advance the number of elements that will end up into our array. After compilation, we can use a dynamic array. Another advantage is that dynamic arrays uses memory in a better, efficient way because it allocates memory as needed also. So we are not in the risk of underestimating or overestimating the resulting array size of the resulting array. Another advantage is that dynamic arrays are flexible. Every time when the array changes, and this happens during runtime, we don't need to create another array to allocate that more data. One disadvantage is that because dynamic arrays create more room for, in case of expansion, it creates more room, copy and paste the elements from one spot to another. It creates like can create like the process of accessing this new location of the element can be slower. Another disadvantage is that dynamic arrays can create fragmentation especially when we are talking about embedded systems, when they have very limited resources. Usually they have just the necessary memory, RAM memory, to process the tasks. If we don't calculate well the size or how much memory will use our resulting array, dynamic array, it will cause fragmentation, so that the data will be saved here and there. Another disadvantage of dynamic array is that because in the process of copying and moving things around, it takes time, and sometimes the deadline to finish those tasks cannot be done, can be missed, the deadline. So in this case, it will cause a failure.